Hello, everyone. My name is Angela Owens with Phenomenal Business Solutions, and I help car dealerships streamline their finances, increase their profits, and grow their businesses. Today's topic is going to be on understanding how floor plans really work. So I'm just going to jump right in. So, a floor plan is a revolving line of credit specifically designed to finance vehicle inventory, allowing dealers to source and stock vehicles without fronting 100% of the cash up front. So, it's basically just a line of credit that is for car dealerships. And we all know that most traditional banks are not going to offer financing and loans to car dealerships because they find them to be risky. So floor plans is another option so that car dealerships can start out the gate working on their success. So it's a revolving credit. As your car sells, you have to pay money back, and then it's inventory back. So because you purchased the vehicle, that is how the loan is secured. So they feel more confident to loan to you. So this is how it works. When you go to the auction or a wholesaler and purchase a vehicle, the lender pays, then the dealer keeps the inventory. When the vehicle sells, then your credit freeze because you're paying back some money. So now you sold a vehicle and now you have money to be able to buy a vehicle. And now the cycle continues. The lender pays for the vehicle, you keep the vehicle, you sell the vehicle, you pay off the vehicle, and so on and so forth. So the anatomy of the deal. You got the credit limit, which is the max amount that you're able to spend, the collateral, which is your vehicles, and the audit rights. So every 30 days or so, an auditor will come to your lot and check to make sure that all of the vehicles that are on the floor plan are still there, to make sure that when you sell a vehicle, that you are paying off the vehicle. So they just want to protect their investment. So they want to make sure that all your records and everything is matching what they have. So the cost of carrying inventory. Floor plan interest is variable and market dependent, meaning your carrying costs shift with the broader rate environment. What was once a manageable expense has become a significant cost center for many dealers. So a lot of dealerships may tell you to stay away from floor plans. And this is one of the reasons why. It's because as your vehicle sits, you're losing money. So you have to really be on top of things to make sure that your cars are moving fast enough. And if they're not moving fast enough, you need to get them off of the floor plan as soon as possible, because the longer your car sits there, the longer it's costing you. The risk of the game, audit failures. As I mentioned, the auditors are going to come to your lot every 30 days or so to make sure that everything is there. So if they show up and you haven't paid off a car that has sold 3 weeks ago, then that could make them either reduce the amount that they are going to offer, or they may completely end the floor plan with you and you have to pay off all of the vehicles that you have. And also market volatility, supply chain disruptions, and interest rate hikes directly compress your per unit profit margin. As I mentioned, the longer your vehicle sits, the more it's going to cost you. So your vehicle, when you purchased it, might give you a good profit margin if you were to sell it right away without all the curtailments and everything like that. However, as time goes along, those same vehicles may not be worth as much and people don't want to pay as much. So that can squeeze your profit margin. So definitely pay attention to those things as well. And then we have the credit impact. Floor plan debt registers on your business credit profile, affecting future financing capacity. So again, you want to stay on top of your credit line and your floor plan and everything like that, just to keep the health of your business. So scaling your inventory strategy. Smart floor plan use is about alignment, matching what you stock with how fast you sell. It is very, very, very important for you to maintain and review what your particular dealership is doing. So there is seasonal stocking, diverse mix, and velocity alignment. So if you keep track of the inventory that you currently have and what you actually sell, that will be good to continue to stay on the trend specifically for you. There are some dealer management systems that you can use that will allow you to see what is selling within a certain mile radius. So if you want to see what's being sold between, 5 to 10 miles out, you'll be able to keep track of that kind of in real time and see what is selling. So when you go to the auctions or your wholesaler, you're purchasing vehicles that are going to have a quick turnaround time. And then you want the diverse mix to have new, used, and luxury units to serve more people. And then only carry what you can turn. Like I said, you want to make sure that you are holding vehicles that you know that you can get out of there at least within 30 days. And major players in the ecosystem. You got manufacturer captives, OEM-backed lenders like Ford Credit and GM Financial offer competitive rates tied directly to new vehicle lineups and factory incentives. Specialty finance and banks, lenders like Next Gear Capital, Ally, and Bank of America both serve franchise and independent dealers with scalable credit facilities. And then they have regional and independent lenders like community banks and independent floor plan companies provide flexible terms, often suited for used inventory and small dealer operations. Then you want to protect your profit. As I mentioned, fast turn focus. Prioritize vehicles with proven velocity to keep daily interest accrual from a compounding against you. Negotiate your terms. Push for rate structures and credit limits that reflect your actual sales projections, not a generic formula. Then you want to have internal controls. Tight title management and lot organization ensure you pass every audit and maintain strong lender relationships. And that strong lender relationships is very, very, very important, because if you start out with $50,000 credit limit, you might want to increase that. And as long as you are honest and open with your auditors and making sure that your audits pass, then they will be more open to increasing your limit for you. Why floor planning is non-negotiable? So it is and it isn't. So dealers who operate on a cash-only model simply cannot compete at scale in today's market. Floor plans are the operational lever that separates sustainable dealerships from those that stagnate. And a floor plan doesn't create debt, it creates capacity. It transforms capital constraints into a flexible, repeatable engine for inventory growth. Now, I will put a disclaimer here that if you are capable of running a cash-only lot, meaning that you have the funds to be able to do that, then you are going to be in the best position. However, floor planning is definitely a tool, and if you can use your floor plan in a way to make your dealership very profitable to where you can eventually go to cash only, that would be the best option. So we can optimize your path to profit. Struggling to balance inventory carrying costs with cash flow? You do not have to figure this out alone. I can help you do a deep dive into your dealership's profit and cash flow position. I have a free ebook, five financial mistakes that put car dealerships out of business. And you can book a free profit and cash flow analysis with me, and I will provide you with a plan of action that you can use in your dealership and to help you manage your floor plan properly. And here is my contact information. You can call or email me. Like I said, I have a free ebook that you can take advantage of and a free profit and cash flow analysis that you can take advantage of. You can see the comments or the caption and click on these links as well. And make sure that you are following me on all of my social media because I do drop information and educational information for you to see. So until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.